Good morning, Year 6, and welcome to Tuesday, the 26th of January's literacy lesson. So today, from your home learning pack, you just need to have a look at Tuesday's writing bullet points. Remind yourself of the must, should, and could. And the purpose of our writing is to carry on writing in that suspense style, the short, snappy sentences like we're doing, and we'll be writing towards the ending of our suspense story today. Okay. Oh, did not mean to do that. So what I'd like you to do, leave a line underneath yesterday's writing, write today's date. When you've finished that, read through yesterday's writing and just double check that you've got everything there that needs to be there, and just to remind yourself really of any clues or anything that you've dropped in. And finally, when you've done that, have a look at today at the David Guetta video again, specifically the part where the boy is in the house and the police are trying to break into the house. Think about how the boy is feeling at this part when he hears the first knock on the door. Okay, pause the video while you do those things. Okay then, right, so just to remind us, our must, should and could. Doing really well with these. Our sentences need to be punctuated with capital letters and full stops, question or exclamation marks at the end. We need to be describing the scene and characters using adjectives and similes, using show not tell to describe feelings, and short snappy sentences to build suspense, using a range of conjunctions to extend sentences, and using dialogue and inverted commas to advance the storylines, all of which we've done so far. So, plan from last week then. So today we are writing about the boy panics at the knock and trying to escape through the back door. That back door was locked, remember? The police trying to break down the door, the boy getting the keys, and the police searching the house. So, some clues that we could drop in the day. Clues we could drop in today. Getting the keys using his powers. So we know the boy is capable of using psychic powers because he lifts the keys with his mind and they come to him. And that also leaves other things levitating in the house as well after the boy had left. So this could be as a result of him using his power and it being accidental, or this could be him deliberately creating a distraction for the police. It's entirely up to you. Dialogue then today could be the police breaking down the door again, and the boy, when the back door does not open, is a chance to put some dialogue in. And show not tell, escaping, and the panic of only just escaping before the police get into the house for the boy there. So here are a couple of points on my plan. I've kept it quite brief for today's one because there are only a few bits that we're going to be writing about. We did write about a lot yesterday, so here we go. So I've put where I ended yesterday. Police, open the door now, demanded an authoritative voice from the outside. The boy froze. He had to leave now. And that's where I ended it yesterday. And then, of course, I've left a line, put today's date, and I'm going to go underneath. Bang, bang, bang. Now, that's obviously going to be somebody knocking at the door. Now, I think I'm going to start with an adverb opener today. So, possibly urgently, or... Actually, what about a simile? Bursting into life. Bursting into life like a... Let's think of something that bursts into life. No, I can't even think of a simile. I might just keep bursting into life, actually. Bursting into life. The boy grabbed his bag and urgently ran through the kitchen towards the back door. Maybe he would just miss them. Maybe he would just miss them. His heart dropped as he turned the door handle. Locked. Oh, savage. Now I'm going to put a bit of dialogue in. So imagine you come into the door handle. It's locked. You're trying to escape. We've mentioned the door, his heart dropping here. Now, in terms of what we'd say, how do you think the boy's feeling at this part? I think we should put show not tell before dialogue, actually. So he's going to be panicking, isn't he? So what can he do what can we write that shows he's panicking? So I'm going to start his eyes wide, searching all around the kitchen. Sweat formed on his forehead for the second time that day. For the second time that day. As he searched frantically for the keys. Now, I'm going to put dialogue in, but I'm going to put the police dialogue. So I'm going to go capital letters again. This is your last chance. Open the door. Maybe we should put full stops between each. You know, when like some people get really mad, they put like a million full stops. Just a bit of an error there. So let's put open the door. Yelled the voice outside. Realizing his mistake. Actually, I'm going to change that. That's when the boy realized his mistake. He knew exactly where the keys were. Next to the front door. Next to the front door. Okay, so a few short, sharp sentences there. I'm going to go on to the next page. And now I'm going to describe the reaching out. Reaching out. Actually, no. I'm going to go with quickly. The boy held his arm up towards the keys and glowed with an unusual energy. Like electricity. I'm just going to read that out. Quickly, the boy held his arm towards the keys and glowed with an unusual energy, like electricity. Now I'm going to get rid of that. I don't like that there. An unusual energy. Right at that moment, there was a deafening kick, a deafening noise of the front door splintering. Alright, now that's where I'm going to leave it today for you to carry on with. So, we're going to start off with the boy and using those show not tell strategies and dropping in the dialogue. You can have the dialogue from the boy, or you can have it from the police, or you can have it from both. It's entirely up to you. And what you need to carry on writing about is how the boy gets the keys using his powers, even, and how he causes other things in the house to float. Now, I'm going to leave it up to you if you want to put this as a distraction that he does on purpose, or as an accident because he's using too much power and it's having an effect on everything. You might also want to write about the boy. Well, you will also need to write about the boy escaping, but also you could do a show not tell for the police and how they feel a little bit unusual, a bit scared, a bit wary when they see things floating in the house. Okay? Right, when you've finished writing today, just have a look through your works, have a little bit of a quick edit, read your work out loud, does it make sense? Check your punctuation, capital letters, full stop, exclamation or question marks. Speech punctuation as well. Remember those inverted commas for the spoken bit, and the capital and the punctuation mark inside the inverted commas as well. Okay, and of course new sentence for a new speaker. Alright, right, good luck Year 6. Looking forward to reading these when they're done. Okay, see you tomorrow.